Good morning. So it's Tuesday, the last day of the month. Trying to figure, we don't have any news. Like we have some yellow folder news, some very mild news, and we have news coming in at 10 o'clock, which is a red folder. So, we might not see a lot of movement today. Surprisingly, Friday is an FOMC. That's weird. Okay. Um, Michael is back, kinda. Still sick, so he won't be doing live, so we have time today. Let's recap on what happened yesterday. So Friday, let's drop down. Friday, we closed here, and then we opened up on Monday at 8 a.m. We did a live stream, caught this buy up here. No, up here. It came down to equilibrium, and we reached towards this high where I said it was going to go. I was logging off of the live stream around this time, around 10 o'clock. And then price came all the way back down during the New York lunch, taking out these sell stops here, stop losses. Coming here, rejecting back up, failing to go into this fair value gap. So that's still open. Then we drop down, displaced here, only to fill this in, retouch this box. Where did this box come from? I think this came from the old fair value gap. Yeah. Is it even from the daily? No, from the 1 hour. $15-minute? Yep, 15-minute. Okay, so the 15-minute, this is our low that was taken out on Friday. So it came back down, rejected off of this. This line is the new week opening gap. So it came down, rejected off of it, sent it higher, taking out these buy stops. Probably reaching into here. That's still open. We just took out this high, made relatively equal highs with this without the wick. It doesn't seem like we're trending just yet. Like from here to this high, that's as far as we've gone this week. And Michael says when we're not trending, we may keep close to this new week opening gap. Like it might keep being like a magnet. I'm going to do some spring cleaning here. I'm going to, this showed importance. This box came down, sent it up, came through it, back up, back down, respected it a little bit. Nah, I'm going to delete it. This came from a previous fair value gap. I think it's balanced. Not really. I mean, this kept touching it. This is from this old void here. Okay, so let's see. On the 1 hour, where is the draw on liquidity? So we went up, down. This is balance on this side, went down. This is balance on this side, came down. So we don't have a lot of inefficiency. It's a lot of back and forth. The only inefficiency I can see now is like all of this. and we just went back up to here. So maybe we could get a quick little sell lower into this price run. Let me see. We fib from here to here. We have this fair value gap at equilibrium. We may be trying to reach for. It's either that or this high, then back into this fair value gap. So let's see what the tape is telling us. 5 minutes. So I like it so far. It went up, rejected, came down. If we can break this low, that'll be nice. Oof, that volume imbalance. I like that. Come back up. Now I could be still too early. It's only 7 minutes in the 8 hour. You guys know I'm notorious for being early. So, but we don't have any like really big news today, just a couple yellow folders. Price can come back into this volume imbalance. Have a stop loss up here. Let's see. What's the risk? About 2. And then we want about 5 pips. So that's a little lower than this low into this volume imbalance. I mean, fair value gap. But if the draw on liquidity is way down here, which is the old, a previous turn fair value gap, it has a couple like right here. So it's a draw on liquidity. Let's see if it can get there. This is not a trading service. This is not a signal service. I mean, we're not doing this live. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, guys. Hopefully I didn't miss my entry. Well, not my entry, because we're not live trading. Okay. I know I'm super early. This is the same thing that happened yesterday. I was thinking it was time to go lower, and all it did was a liquidity sweep. But the difference I'm hoping today is that we weren't in a consolidation, for a liquidity sweep. So at least that's what I'm hoping the difference will be. So we're pulling back up now. I'm going to try to get content while doing this live. I know I forget sometimes because I'd be like so zoned in, which is not a bad thing. So it's not a bad thing to be zoned in and read tape. So I still have the higher time frames on my iPad, keeping an eye on that. It just reached into this 5-minute volume imbalance. We didn't even look at the DXY. That's what I was supposed to do. What is the DXY doing? Yesterday, we left off, we came down through this fair value gap. That was our target. Came back up, rejected. You know, this draw on liquidity looking like it could be here, but we are in a discount, and you know, Michael's over. I don't know if it's still the case, if anything has changed, but last that he said he wanted to see higher prices, which means lower prices for us. But right now, I don't know if it wants to sweep this. It's looking like, kind of choppy. If it does go down, though, then that's going to mess up our bias for the sales right now, this morning, on SPX. So we just got to keep an eye on it. I could be super early still. Let's see on NAS. What's NAS doing? NAS looks like it wants to break down. It did more than SPX. 5-minute. It took out its 5-minute low, or not quite. Took out this low, came down. Let me see. Kind of like that one. Then 300 did not take out its low. I wish I had more of a stance on the DXY. Like, maybe I'm trying not to understand it or read it because I don't want it to go down, because then that means SPX is going to go up. But I mean, off first glance, it's looking like the draw on liquidity could be here than that one. I'm hoping it's not, though, but I can't force it. I have to just be nimble. I have to read it and let it tell me. So let's look at the daily. Oof. Look at that swing down. Yeah. If it goes down, draw on liquidity here, like that's even outside of external range liquidity. Maybe it can reject off of this. I don't know if I'm just reaching now, trying to just convince myself that it's going to keep going up. I really wanted to keep going up. Let me check that news, because we do have news. It's just a mild folder. Like a yellow folder. So we have news at 8:30 called Good Trade Balance and Prelim Wholesale Inventories, M&M. And then we have news at 9, yellow folder, HPI, M&M, and then S&P, /CS composite 20 HPI YMY. I don't know what any of these means. Then we have opening bell. Then we have another news at 9:45, Chicago PMI. So, yeah. So let's go back to SPX. This is the daily. Made a high here, broke down, take out this sell side liquidity, came up, took out Friday's high, which I assume would have some buy side liquidity, and hopefully now we can keep trending back lower. But like I said, that's a hope for me. The DXY is looking like it wants to see lower prices itself, which means higher prices for us, which means this original sell might be a bit too early, and we may be buying. Let's see what the tape is telling us. Basically, if we don't respect this volume imbalance right here and take out this low, then I'm gonna scrap the whole idea. Like, I would have even expected some more reaction, lower already. Let's look at it from a buy perspective. Price came down, because it came down, filled in this fair value gap for the bulls, but then didn't make a higher high. Instead, it made a lower low. And then it came down to this order block on the 5-minute. We still have all of this, though, even this fair volume imbalance. We came up here, took this buy side to an old target. This target came from yesterday, that 5-minute buy side liquidity that we took here. But we still have all this right in here that it could be reaching for. But I'm just like, from what initiated, like what sent the retracement down enough? Like, it could have been this volume imbalance into this order block on the 5-minute. That could have been the entry for the buys. Let's look at the tape. So it came down, made even relatively equal lows. Hold up. What's this? 3991.7. This is 3991.7. What's this? 3992. No, 3991.7. Sorry, we're looking right here. So 3991.7, 3991.7, 3991.7. Those are equal. So hopefully we can get this low taken out. That would cut us short of our 5 pip goal. That's only going to put us 3 away. But that'll get, if we could break this low, we can target this low next, and that is about 5. So hopefully we can get there. Still super like choppy and gappy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so notorious for being early. Like, girl just be trying to catch a move so fast as soon as she gets on charts. That's what my team members tell me all the time. Like, I don't let the markets cook. I don't know why. I be trying, man. I be trying to read price. I don't be trying to like just be arbitrary. Like, I be really trying to like make sure I'm on the right side. Cause sometimes even my mentor, he gets in the markets like at 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, if I'm too early, then he's super too early. But can't say he's too early, because like he know what he doing. I'm still learning. But I'm liking this reaction from the 5-minute fair value gap to take this low. It's not quite 5 pips yet, but that's where we had some equal lows. But now it gave us, if it can break this low, it gave us new framework to work with, and putting we can maybe refine our stop loss down here. I know my mentor says, like, don't be too quick to trail your stop loss just yet. So hopefully we don't even have to worry about major retracement, and we can just get our 5 pips and be done and done. Y'all know me. So we're 2.6 away. 2.6 away. I want to see it break this low, though. These relatively exactly equal lows. Oh, it just gapped down there. So gappy, guys. I don't really know how I feel about that. I wonder if it has anything to do with like it being early or it being news, being that it's the last day of the month. These are all things that I'm trying to like take a mental note of and try to find like any similarities or patterns. So gappy. So we are now 1.6 away. We just took out these equal lows. Now we just have to hope that it doesn't retrace all the way back up, because that could have just been like a liquidity sweep or something, you know? So respect this volume imbalance to continue down to 5. Let's get back to the tape. And then look at these, like, looking like a needle. This one looked like a needle and it sent it back up. So hopefully this needle don't send it back up. She wanna come to the 6. Here goes like I'm really like drawing on this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. I don't know if I'm expecting too much from it. Maybe it can get a complete fill. Because really, like, all the way down here on the higher time frame, from the 1 hour and 15 minute, I'm trying to see it really draw all the way down into this. Because if we fib it from here to here, that's equilibrium. So back to the tape. What did my team just say? Stream here. I think they're trying to stream at 10. Ugh, look at that needle. I knew something was up with that because the last time we had a needle. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. Just break this low. Just break it. Don't create another needle. Okay, keep going like that. The DXY just got to its 15-minute fair value gap. So it may send price lower, which means we're going higher. Damn you, needle. So we just have to stay nimble, because we could just be too early. That could have been all that we were able to get off of this setup. Especially if the DXY starts going higher, lower. I don't want to be in a sell when the DXY is going lower. You know what I mean? Like, because we're going to be going higher on indices. So we may have to just protect ourselves. Don't get me. Man, Nas took out its low. What type of, god damn it, and it's still going lower. Come on, SPX, do it for me. Look at this. That's what I want to see for. That's what I want to see for you, for US 500. What is Dow doing? What is Dow doing? Dow hasn't taken out any low. Is that SMT divergence? Man, Nas, doing what I like. Bang! I just need your cousin SPX to do the same thing. Just for a little bit. That's all I need. Just a little bit. We just two and a half away. Dang, man. Nas is really doing what I wanted to see SPX do. Look at this. Look at that. Pulling into this BISI. It broke lower. Boom. Boom, boom. Beautiful. Because this is where we entered for SPX into this fair value gap. Then it broke its low. That's way more than 5 pips. You know how NAS is. Yeah. DXY. Snaps. I just need the DXY to like break this high. Just break this high, DXY. Just break that high, then that high. But the only problem is it like hopeful wishing? Because where would the draw be on liquidity if it was going to go? Okay, we got this up in here. Not really on the 15-minute. We have some relatively equal highs. Am I just wishful hoping? Because it's breaking down lower. Okay, let's get back to the tape. Make sure we're protecting ourselves. Just in case. Just in case. Cause we're halfway there, and I'm on my way, and I'm feeling. So we took out these equal lows. We have this volume imbalance that it looks like it touched into. I'm liking that it didn't send it up higher. We just took that needle out. We filled this volume imbalance completely. Hopefully we can take this low next. And that will be amazing. How far are we now? About 1.6 pips. Okay, we're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. My team's talking about doing live. Uh-oh. Michael just said something. He said, we have seen dollar hit our daily chart premium away, the wick at consequential encroachment, and has retraced yesterday. I have not abandoned the views I shared on dollar. We may spend some time in here mixing it up a bit. 10 a.m. today should prove clearer action and better visibility. See calendar. He's talking about the news. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better that, again, I'm still too early. Maybe I should wait for news. But news gives me so much anxiety because it just, it could go like, it could gap. It could just be so volatile, you know? So, I don't know. But that is something that I'm paying attention to this week. Like, do I face a lot of like high resistance liquidity runs because I'm so early, you know? So, but Michael says he still holds his bias, which means higher prices on dollar. We retraced yesterday. He doesn't know if it's going to mix around a little bit. So hopefully that gives us leeway. I mean, as of right now, dollar is still reacting off of that 15-minute SIBI. So hopefully we don't see too much of a pop up. Yes, that's what I like to see. How far are we now, guys? 8:30. 8:30. Hey, I was like, why did my charts freeze? 8:30, guys. We got that mild news just released. Okay. We're super close, guys. Super duper close. Did we take out this low yet? Not yet. This will be like first one till we get to our objective. There we go. There we go. TP hit. TP hit. TP smashed, actually. Fucking spread. Fucking spread. Oh, I hate spread and I hate commissions. Because how is this not 5? It's only showing 441. Oh, well. So I entered at 3994.6, and I closed at 3990.22. How is that even? Oh, spread. Yep. So if I closed here, spread put me out there. God damn it. It's okay, though. It's okay. It's okay. That's fine. That's fine. So, spread, commission, all that good stuff. And then when I entered here, it probably pushed me in, like, where did I? 4, 3, 9. So let me change this really quick. Let me get my content. I had it. Did I get the picture? Get the picture? Okay, I got it. Okay, so with my actual entries after spread and all that dumb stuff, let's see. Can I change this? So I got in at 3996, 6.3. Where does that put me? Can't even have a 6.3. And then I closed at 3899.0.22. Ooh. So 4.4 exactly. What? How, Sway? I don't understand. Spread is 0.59. So, yep. Is that 0.59 away? Yep. Oh. Dang, and look at that. It still went out to go a little bit lower, but damn it. I could have got my exact 5. That kind of irritates me. Cause I'm like 0.59 exactly. Y'all. Can y'all see this? Let me see if y'all can see my screen. If we go to the live spread, whatever. I'm not even gonna get worked up about it. I'm not even gonna get worked up about it. Spread was 0.59, and I'm literally 0.59 away. So I do remember my mentor saying you do have to account for spread and commission, so you don't want to be exactly at 5. I could have put it to 6 at this point, but whatever. I'm glad you guys was able to see another live trade, another W. Super proud, super happy, content with enough. It looks like my overall analysis may be coming to fruition because I said I wanted to see it get to right here. I love it. Let's see what the DXY is doing. DXY is still working inside of that 15-minute gap. Oh, guys, this is the first time you've ever seen me be kind of disappointed. And it's especially because we're just trying to get the bread and butter, but I've been so scarred so many times. If I get greedy and I don't close at 5, then it flips around and takes out all of my profits. So I was really trying not to be greedy and just close it when it got to my original analysis. But and then we were taking out this low into this BISI, so it could have easily turned around, so I was just really I was fine, just take it exactly at 5, and then spread put me at 4.59 or 0.59 away, which is at 4.41. And then look how much extra room we had. This is the first time you guys ever seen me FOMO. So I guess I'm just a bit disappointed because normally I reach my goals, 5 pips done and done. Today I was cut short. It's my fault. I didn't account for spread. I didn't even trust that it's actually going to get to my higher time frame liquidity. And look how beautiful it's getting there. Look, it's there. It's there, guys. You guys saw it. You guys saw it with me. Remember, I said we're going to do here. There's this fair value gap in here that we at around equilibrium. I'm glad this is being recorded. Y'all can tune in, rewind. I'm so happy. So I just have to be happy that my analysis played out. I was able to catch like a B plus. You know, it was a beautiful setup. We didn't see any. It wasn't a low. It wasn't a high resistance trade. Like, that wasn't too bad. We didn't see a lot of retracement. After 8:30, we got that news, gave us that volatility. Ugh. Give me a second, guys. Trying to keep my emotions in line. I shouldn't be feeling this way because it's a W. I should be feeling grateful. It's just, it doesn't matter about being right or wrong. It's all about being profitable. Be content with enough. This is bread and butter setup. It repeats. So we'll be able to do it again later. Let me finish my kefir. Just imagine. 10 pips. I'm not going to do that to myself. Let me take this off. Wait. First, before I do that, let's do a quick little recap. So when we got on the charts at 8 a.m., which was right here, we saw that it reached a higher time frame objective. You know, showed willingness to go down. It did not respect this bullish PDO ray, but it did like respect this one. But what was like the key off to me was that, okay, if it respected it, like truly respected it, this high should have taken out that high, you know, or at least been on its way to take out that high. But instead, when I got on the charts, we saw this breakdown, and this was like a shift in market structure bearish, and it left behind a fair value gap. And so on the 5-minute, after this breakdown, I saw this volume imbalance. So I was like, hey, if it's going to continue to go down, that should be where it go. Stop loss up here. So we had a 2.5 risk to reward. Notice how ES is back to where we closed the regular session yesterday. That's what Michael said. Closed the regular session yesterday. He wasn't even here. Regular session yesterday. Yo, I'm trying to stay content. I should have been more confident to like hold just a little bit through spread because I had a higher time frame objective. I said it was going to get down here, but you know, I could be wrong, but this is a learning lesson. It made sense. It made sense. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk to myself later because I got to get together. It's not that serious. This stuff repeats. We got to learn. And the volume that came in with news should have been a giveaway too. Sometimes volume with news be like going against me though. See, like that's what Michael says. Like I have so much scar tissue built up from previous times, like losing, that it's like scarred me, and I have to like get rid of those scar tissues and like re-teach myself. So today went very well. I'm so proud. I'm so humbled, and I'm so grateful. So price came up into here. Let's drop down. This is when we started to read the tape. I was like, the DXY wasn't really showing, like it wanted to go higher, and it still hasn't shown that it's wanted to go higher yet. Like you see, it's still working inside of this 15-minute SIBI. So it hasn't taken out this low, which it could be now, but that will show higher prices for indices, and it hasn't taken out this high, which will show lower prices. NAS, oh my goodness, is Dow following suit? Okay, there we go, finally. So that's good. Back to SPX. Back to SPX. No, I'm gonna delete this just to get it off my mental. What was I saying? Okay, so yeah, price came up into it, and that's another thing. I'm so proud of myself because I didn't have like fast entry. Like I really paid the right price for my sell. Like sometimes I'm like either too early or too late. Like I'll want to get in right here, nervous that it won't reach all the way up into that 5-minute volume imbalance. Because I saw on the 3-minute we had a volume imbalance, but I didn't enter right there. I actually waited. So I'm really proud of myself. I didn't overpay. It got there, and then I started to get like apprehensive a little bit because I finally looked at the DXY. Good thing I didn't look at the DXY before because I probably wouldn't have sold. But I looked at the DXY and I saw that it was like trying to go lower, and I got kind of nervous when it came a little bit. It wicked above the volume imbalance by like how much? Couldn't have been that much, right? Because our stop loss was only like 2. Yeah, so by 0.7. By 0.7. But when it did that, I was like, okay. But then I dropped down. I was like, okay, let's read tape. And we still had this fair value gap right here. And it respected that very nicely. Then it came down and then it went back up. I was like, oh no. Oh no. But then it started to respect it. It started to like show willingness to go lower. And after we took out these lows, it was right here when I realized like we had some equal lows right here. So that kind of gave me a little more confidence to hold. And then the DXY wasn't like really showing a side. It showed like some retracement up. So I was like, okay, let's hold. And then we broke those lows, and I was like kind of getting nervous right here because I was like, man, I just don't want to see us retrace all the way back up in here. I don't know why I didn't want to. We can call it a breakaway gap now, but that's just hindsight. But if you look at this backdrop, this purple, like that's kind of low key what it respected, and what that is a if you guys remember from yesterday, that was the 15-minute fair value gap in the premium of this 1 hour fair value gap that we that kind of gave us our indication that we were going higher yesterday. So we cut through candles, and I saw it starting to respect that. It was a bit choppy, but I was just like, as long as it don't go all the way up to here, I'm fine. And then we saw it break lower right here, and I loved it. I was like, okay, let's just get it break down here. Next, draw on liquidity, and then so once it broke that low, came back up, respected that fair value gap for the bear side. That's a PD array, respected in our favor. And then 830 came out, and it sent price to RTP. Let me make sure that was RTP. Yeah, it sent price to RTP, and then we were done. And then price continued to go down without us. And we were a little bit short of our goal. But it's okay because last week with that big gap, it kind of gave us more than 15 pips, for the week. So maybe we can use that to roll over to this week. But anyways, nonetheless, I'm super proud, super humbled, super grateful that we were able to get to my higher time frame objective. Because when we came, we saw it way up here. We saw it respecting this old higher time frame objective, which I'm just now seeing as a volume imbalance too. Wow. And so if you guys remember, before we even entered, we had fibbed this, and we were like, okay, we have this fair value gap at around equilibrium, so we want to see price draw into that. So boom, bada bam, bada boom. Oh yeah, and then I also wanted to see, was it a high or low resistance liquidity run? It's looking low to me. Like we entered around, what time is this? Around 8:12, and then we got to our TP around, so about 19 minutes. Not too bad. Without news. As soon as news came in, we got to the higher time frame objective super fast. Like, okay, not that much faster. 11 minutes, 11 versus 19. About 8 minutes in between. So if you guys remember, this blue box that it looks like it's reacting off of came from this 1 hour fair value gap. This is why I'm like so like resistant or like not willing to delete my boxes, because my boxes be hitting, like they really do. It may not be like, this might not send it higher, that's not what I'm saying. It's just like I have really good speed bumps, if you want to call it, like turbulence. Like my boxes show really good turbulence, and so it's really good to like have those in the back of my mind. I'm about to extend this over. I normally delete them like if price gets too far from it, like even like up here, you know, that's still there. I got some stuff up here, but I do spring cleaning every now and again with boxes that I see like, okay, aren't holding any weight, or what was I about to say? Aren't holding any weight. Oh, or price got too far away from it. So so happy. I'm happy. My happiness is kicking in now. My happiness is kicking in. I'm really happy. Today went great. I'm glad that you guys were able to see it. Anybody who missed it, don't worry. It will be on YouTube coming soon. So now that we hit our objective, we saw price go from here to here. We're done and done. We did our goal. Now we're just going to read tape, read price, and see what the daily range is going to be. Because, you know, like I always say, before 9:30, all of this is manipulation, could be manipulation, you know. It could be the Judas swings. It could be just a sweep of people's stop losses. Like it could have easily swept this stop loss into this fair value gap to send price higher. Like that, around equilibrium. Like that could easily be its like objective for the day, you know. So that's why you have to like be nimble. I'm an intraday trader, so like I'm in and out. Michael gave me a goal to only catch 5 for 5. So at this point now, once my job is done, I just start reading tape. I start looking at the DXY a little bit more, trying to get a better gauge of like what the day is going to be. And so look, it looks like we're headed towards these lows, like I had said earlier, which means higher prices on the US 500. So, and it feels so much more like relaxing and like at ease when you don't have any skin in the game. Like when you don't have any trade on, when like no money's in, you can just like see and read tape so much better. Um, and it's kind of cool because it allows you to learn at the primal times. Primal at the best times. So we have another news coming out at 9 o'clock and then 9:45. They're both yellow folders. And then we have opening bell. So I want to see, as of right now, it's showing respect. I want to see if it's going to continue higher or just like, is it just retracing to continue lower? So like, is it going to respect this SIBI to take out this low, or is this the higher time frame, you know, objective after taking these sell stops to send price higher? So that's what I'm looking at now. The DXY is like making an equal low right now. And then what's NAS doing? NAS was like the runner. NAS was the one that was like, I'm going. NAS is pulling back to 30. So, okay, it looks like some confluence. Ooh, 30 made equal lows, though. Interesting. NAS took out its low. SPX took out its low. 30 is the only one that didn't take out its low. So let's see if we can respect this to continue down with the trend of sells, or if we're going to disrespect that and go higher. That's what I'm looking for now. Man, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Slowly but surely. Man, oh man. I was spread. Ooh, I hate spread and I hate commission. But I understand it's a business, so can't do anything about it. And the spread could be a lot worse. So whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. But now I know. I probably won't make a change. I probably won't, honestly. I might just have to keep getting hit for spread. What have I been doing in the past that, because I've been getting my 5. You know what it's been? I think it's been the volume that like shoots it down, and like my reaction closed it. It's been closing it like a little after 5. That's why I haven't really been faced with this. Today what happened? After it hit my 5 at 3989 is where we wanted to see 3989. Okay, yep. So look at how like right here it started to come back to like it didn't like shoot all the way down enough for me to like close. But dang, oh dang. Oh well, I don't know what I'm gonna do moving forward about this, like trying to get 5 pips and trying to be mindful of spread. DXY just took its lows. Called that, by the way. We don't trade DXY, but I called that. I said the draw liquidity looked like it was going to go here. Yes, sir. Yep. So maybe we can start seeing some clearer, higher prices now. We'll see. It just reached, let's see, did it completely fill the 5 minute? No, not yet. Almost, though. It broke past consequential encroachment. Let me see. Oh, it's at it right now. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Moving forward, how to ensure I actually get 5 and don't let spread be like an annoyance to me. Should I like set when I do my TP, like should I have done this when I entered here and I made, you guys know, I made my stop loss here. Wait, was it there? No, it was here. Made my stop loss there, and then I moved my TP there. So I was like, okay, 5. Should I instead, because was that even at any major turning point? Like, it's not like it was low key. It was at this volume imbalance, because it could have turned around. It really could have. I guess I'm gonna have to just be discretionary. Like, say for instance, we weren't in this SIBI. We didn't have this fair value gap. I mean, this volume imbalance. Say it was just like a low, then I think in that case, then I will put it down to like 5.7 just to make sure I actually get my 5 after spread. But if it is into something like this, I might just have to be okay with spread, like not not allowing me to reach my 5 exactly. Yeah, that's enough for that. That's enough of that today. I'm not gonna harp on it. I'm gonna let it go. I'm content. It is what it is. I'm content. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. Oh. Okay, I gotta stop looking at it. I just gotta be grateful. I'm grateful. Let me just get my mind right. He just dropped a chart on the 5 minute. He noted where the buy side liquidity is and where the sell side liquidity is. So he said buy side is over here. What color line should we give Michael? Since he's the teacher, we should give him like red or like maroon or something. I don't normally use maroon lines. So that's buy side liquidity. He said sell side liquidity is here. That's all he said though. He didn't really. What? What's today? The 28th? Okay, yeah, he didn't trade yesterday at all. I see that he traded on the 26th. What was the 26th? Is that a Friday? I know it wasn't a Sunday. He traded on a Sunday? What? He killed that though. Oh, no, 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 no. That was on a Friday. Yeah, that was Friday. That was Friday. Ugh. I am tweeting my mentor. $3,990. Damn you, spread. I just gotta let it go because I know I'm sounding like a broken record. I know I'm sounding like ungrateful, and that's the last thing that I want to do. I am so grateful. I need to make that clear. I think it's just like a perfectionist inside of me, you know. That's kind of where it comes from. But I know nobody's perfect, and not everything is gonna be perfect. So I just gotta be grateful. So it took out this low. We're glad to see it. Next draw on liquidity is this one. I said that it could reach for that today. Oh, we just took out all of this. That's good. So the next one after that will be here and then there. So we're not quite there yet. Okay. So yeah, all that lower price in the DXY, I'm not surprised to see it, all of this retracement back up. I gotta open up the sun. I mean, open up the blinds to get some sunlight in here. Um, okay. And guys, what I'm also happy about, we used a different entry technique today. Kind of the model 2022, like very low key, like that probably is what we did use. Like, the model 22, it came down, came back up into this fair value gap. But if you look closer, it didn't just come up into this fair value gap right there. It kind of went above. And I didn't enter right there. I entered up here. I entered at 3994.6. Yes. So yes. Therefore, you could even call this maybe an order block. I wasn't even going to take it there because, my mentors are always saying, you guys don't know what an order block is. Like, he's right. he got it. He got it. But we use this entry technique with this volume imbalance. Yes. So, because Michael, he's just like, he has like 2 target objectives, but he has like umpteenth amount of like entry strategies because he was always afraid of like getting in or like, finding the best way to enter. So he created like thousands. And I used to be like so overwhelmed because I'm like, there's so many tools. There's so many like weapons in my arsenal. I don't know which one to use or when to use them, blah, 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 blah. And so now I feel like very proud. Like I'm getting, my development is increasing. Because I'm not just sticking to the 2022 model, even though like I love that model. Like if anybody's gonna do anything, like you should start there. Like I'm not the best with breakers. Like I just started learning that this year, 2023, when he went live. I do love volume imbalances because it's super easy to see. Order blocks, who even knows what an order block is nowadays? What else? What other entry techniques does he use? Oh, turtle soups. Oh, hey, look at the DXY. Yo, man, if we were trading the DXY, we would be on it. Because we entered here. Well, no, we didn't enter here. We saw it pull up into here. I really didn't enter on. I don't trade the DXY. And then we targeted this low. And then just now, like literally less than 10 minutes ago, we were here and I said, okay, it'll get to here next. Boom, it hit that. Then I said it could even reach to here, this external range liquidity. And look how close we are to that. So I'm not going to call that out like, oh, that's like 3 TPs for me, even though it is. I called out 3 TPs today, including the DXY though. So I don't know if you guys count that, but we called it. So that's cool. The only thing that we use the DXY for though, because we don't trade it, we use it as like a parameter for the indices. That's why I'm not like, I'm not going to like give me like, okay, yeah, you did that. You called those TPs, because we don't trade it. We only use it as a barometer. And we need to like make sure that we can use it for our benefit when it comes to SPX. And I'm actually surprised that SPX is reacting this way, that it's going lower. And we have like so much bleeding happening on the DXY. Like we should see it go up, So I don't know. That might be a SMT divergence, or not SMT, DXY divergence. Yeah. Let's see if we do have SMT divergence. What are the other brother-sister pairs doing? Same thing. DXY, US 30, same thing. Yeah. Look at all that. Oh my goodness. And it is not giving that same energy for the indices. Maybe we must like be really bearish then, like trying to reach lower. Or it could be setting up for news. Oh, news did just come out. Another yellow folder at 9 o'clock. I was interested to see, like, did it give any? 9 o'clock happened here. So it gave a mild retracement. Yeah, these yellow folders, I'm definitely not afraid to stand in front of them. orange folders and red folder, definitely red folders, I'd be like, ah. But these yellow folders, I'm not too timid to stand in front of them. It hasn't been too bad. If anything, today it helped us with our objective to get to our higher time frame objective. So that was great. And then just now it barely did anything with the news, so that's cool. Next is the opening bell at 9:30. Now that should give us some gyration. That we should see something, some high volatility at 9:30. I'm so like happy that I was able to catch my move before 9:30 and that it was like a low resistance liquidity run, because I just know after 9:30, and then he says like the first 30 minutes is just like a whack-a-mole. Oh, let me turn off this light. Open up some natural light. I love it when the sun is out. I still have a little bit more laundry to do, and then I'll be done. Oh, sorry. You okay, baby? I accidentally rolled over the dog's tail. You okay? You okay? That was an accident. Okay. So now that it looks like that so we said like, okay, it can come up, retrace into this fair value gap. We wanted to see if it will respect it and continue lower. It looked like it. No, he went outside the room, the dog. Oh, I feel bad. I didn't mean to. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so now we want to see now if it's going to take out this low, since it did respect the bears, or let me see what it could react off in this. Maybe right here. It didn't respect this bullish PD array, so if it takes out this low, then we can definitely look for lower targets. But it's so conflicting because the DXY is bleeding. So that's kind of weird. That's weird. It's a little weird. But if it does take out that low, then the next draw on liquidity will be this low. So weird. It's going great for the analysis on SPX, like in itself, because like this morning we did want to see it retrace down to this equilibrium into this fair value gap, and it just reached its fair value gap. Not even consequential encroachment though, so it could want to reach towards consequential encroachment, or it could just react and respect this previous fair value gap. So that would make a little more sense in my head because of what the DXY is doing. Look at the DXY. So crazy. Like, we came from here, and look, it's literally about to take its external range liquidity. Like, what? We are not getting that same energy, higher prices in the indices, which is like messing with my mind a little bit. But if we just stick to analyzing SPX in it and of itself, then it is low-key it is following the rules. We hit a higher time frame objective, came down, broke some lows, retraced back up, and now possibly taking out this low. So it's making sense in and of itself, just not in combination with the DXY. As of right now, it's still early. This could all be manipulation. But as of right now, it's definitely respecting the bears. PD arrays. It just took out this low. This low next, which is the same low I said here. Same lows, just on different time frames. I feel so bad. The dog went out the room. Come here, Faithful. I'm sorry. Come here. I didn't mean to. Let me see your tail. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Get closer. You nervous. Don't be nervous. I'm sorry. Okay, you good? You good? You not mad? You not mad? Okay. That's all. You can go back outside if you want. If you want to stay, you can. I think he's going to stay. Yeah. Yeah, he's laying down. I feel bad. Okay. So, haven't gotten here yet. That's where we're waiting to see. Oh, did we get there? Almost. Hey, that could be another TP counted towards my belt for today. Yeah. I'm going to count that one for sure. So, boom. That's 3. Ha 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 ha. That's 3. So, our first one was obviously on the one that we caught. The second one was from the higher time frame into this. And now the third one, that's 3 that you guys got to see with me. 3 TPs we caught. Walking price down. Reading the tape. Aw. Michael said he's not interested in any price action prior to 10 a.m. He's so in love with news. But, I mean, I feel him. Like, a lot of people, like, told me, too, like, somebody said it perfectly. I don't remember their handle, but they were like, hey, just think about news, like, as waves. When you're surfing, you don't want to go when waves are, like, super crazy, which would be, I guess, like, NFP. He said NFP, FOMC type. And you don't want to go when there's no waves, like, with no news or yellow folders. So, that was really nice. It stuck with me a lot. I'm loving price action, though. It's not really, I think Michael doesn't like it because it's not following the DXY. So he probably is not trusting any of this because it's not confluence. But we're just reading price. And it's been respecting it so far. Like, it broke down, took out this low, came back up, retraced, respected that fair value gap, broke another low. So, looks pretty nice. How is it going to go much lower? I think it literally just crossed equilibrium. So, yep, we just touched equilibrium. So now we're at a fair value. It can continue to go down to take out external range liquidity, or it could turn around. Tape will tell us. What? Naz? Am I tripping? Oh, I'm tripping. I thought that was the 15-minute. Okay. So yep, Naz is in confluence. It just took out its low, 5-minute low. What did the Dow do? Dow. So we don't have any divergence on the indices. We just have some divergence with the DXY, which, you know, is the barometer. But yeah, so let's just keep reading tape. I'll probably be here with you guys until 10 o'clock because that's when obviously Michael's coming. Is he going live or just commentating? And then I think my team is gonna go live too. The dog just left again. Maybe he's hungry. I don't know. I'll feed him later. Peter, don't come after me. He's well fed. So yeah, okay, so we just we just reached equilibrium, also filling in this BSC entirely. So we do want to see what price does now. Will it respect it and break higher, or will it continue lower to go to this low? Looking like it wants to go to this low. I don't know. It could just keep bleeding out today, which is fine for me. Hey, it's a learning process. I love it. Yeah, so let's go back down to the tape. Yeah, I just took out this low. So has like a couple volume imbalances in here. The next draw on liquidity would be like here, which came from that 5 minute. So we shall see. The DXY is retracing up into its 15-minute fair value gap. So price can continue going lower now that it is going up. But it's just a retracement. We shall see. It did just take out its lows though. It didn't take out the external range liquidity. So we shall see. Ooh. What's it gonna do? You guys, bullers. Anybody interested in bulls buying? You have to wait for a market structure shift bullishly first before you even consider the buying. We haven't had any break of short-term highs, so it's not really like prudent yet to try to be buying just yet. If we can show some reaction off of this 5 minute BISI and the fact that we got to equilibrium, you would just have to wait for a short-term high to be created and then broken. And then you can like have more of a ground to buy. Until that happens though, I would just stay on the sidelines. Like if you're not confident in the sells, we did sell a lot already. We are now at equilibrium, which is fair value. So even trying to sell right now can be like risque. Like anybody already still holding the sell from earlier, you can like either close it all or continue to take partials. And you just have to be leery of like it not starting to respect any of these bullish PD arrays, especially now that we've entered into fair value. Fair value meaning it can go either way now. If you are bears, like I said before, you want to see this BISI not get respected and target these lows for your next partial off. But yeah, even since like if you guys missed the opportunity that we caught for the sell, the next opportunity was in here. And hasn't had another opportunity yet to really get in. So anyone that's selling right here is just holding. They either closed or took partials, 6 pips, 8. Anybody who was entered here with us, like you're good. You should close. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, so let's just see if we can get a shift in market structure for the bulls. We haven't so far. So. We got news coming out at 10:30. Oh my gosh. 9:30, which is in 10 minutes. That's where I got the 10 from. Yeah. I do for the bulls. It is looking like it wants to respect that 5 minute volume imbalance. BISI also in a equilibrium. Still hasn't broken structure bullishly yet. So I wouldn't buy just off of just that alone. you need a short-term high. And technically, this is a short-term high. Let's see. No, it's not. Wait, is it? Yes, it is. I thought it was. Maybe you guys could use that as a shift in market structure, but I wouldn't. That's just a wick. But wicks with shifts do matter. Wicks do matter when it comes to that. But I would want more if I was you guys. If I was trying to buy, which I'm not. I want to see, since it respects this volume imbalance, take out this low. If it takes out that low, it can take out this low. If it respects this low, it makes like a short-term high, but then look, like you have that it could be going up to just to push it. Oh, there, it just ruined everything for you guys. If you guys, for the buyers, sorry. I was trying to make a case for you guys. It wasn't looking that good. And it just broke a low. So it's definitely not looking that good for you all. If anything, that's where it's going to go next. It did just gap lower, leaving a volume imbalance behind. We could possibly see that filled before it goes lower. Drop, drop, drop. Drop it low for me. Cause I'm halfway there and I'm on my way. Nickelodeon. Okay, so we just filled that volume imbalance. Anyone selling, you want to see it be respected to send it lower. If not, you're in a ways for a retracement into this. Now, bulls, if you do break, let me see. That's a good short-term high. I don't even see no short-term highs right now. It would have to create one for me because it could easily retrace into this prior to taking out this low, which could be like a false sense of hope for you buyers. But you could catch a little 5 pips maybe up into that. Let's see. Oh, no. That's only 3 away. That is only 3 away. Is this a short-term high? This is a short-term high with some bodies. After reacting, yeah. I be trying to make a case for you guys. But it's following the PDRAs of the bears. Like I said, it could come onto this fair value gap, volume imbalance before taking out this low. I be trying to make a case for you guys. I really do. But it's just bearish. I don't know what else to tell you. Either get with it or get chopped. No, I'm kidding. I'm serious. No. Yeah, so it just broke lower, took out a low, super close to TP. How far? Yeah, that's something else that I should say. Like, where is like our objective for the AM session or pre-market session? We had said earlier that the draw on liquidity, if you guys remember, if not, we could just rewind the video later, that we were looking into this fair value gap around equilibrium. So we just got below equilibrium. And we have this fair value gap right here. I think y'all just took out that low on the 1 minute. Let me see. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Close. Close. I'm really content because we have this fair value gap right here. Let me see. 15-minute right here. I'm really content with like this action from this morning, especially when we started up here and I had called it to get down to equilibrium. You guys know I love it. You guys know I've said it so many times. I love it when it's a smooth price action like this because I love to eat it. I love to eat it coming back down. And then we knew that it was time to come back down because we had like a break of market structure. We already did that recap. But yeah, so I guess like I was content once it got to equilibrium. We've gotten past equilibrium, so I'm just like continuing to read price for everyone. So the next, I guess, draw would be here. We have news coming out in 4 minutes. So price could just push down. But I think like this is where I'm going to say like, okay, enough. And it just did it. And it just got in there. Yeah, that's another one, y'all. If y'all been keeping track, what is that, about 5 now? Because we already called 3, and then when it broke again, this low to the left on the 1 minute, it just broke it. And I had called that 15-minute draw on liquidity. So I'm really glad that you guys were able to tune in this morning live. Thank you for all the viewers out there supporting me. I will continue to do this every day at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time till like around 10 o'clock. And that's if I don't get like a special live or anything from my mentor. We would have to cut it short. I'm sorry. I apologize, but I'm telling you now. So I hope you guys were able to learn something. There we go. There we go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, there's people chatting. I didn't even know. I'm sorry, guys. It says audio is going in and out. Oh, snaps. Can you guys hear me? Oh, this is so cool. I did not know I can see you guys. Thanks for the comments. Somebody asked how long am I staying? How did I even get there? Stream manager? Oh, okay. I am staying. Well, we just reached our higher time frame objective. I had already called like 5 TP points at this point. I do like to stay through news. I do want to see what news is going to do. I normally log off around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is when the red news is coming out. So I was thinking about staying. But like I upload these to YouTube and we've already been streaming for like an hour and 30 minutes. And so the video is already looking to be like 2 hours. So it takes really long to upload if I go over 2 hours. So let me know though if you guys want me to stay. I'll stay for sure. I don't care. I'm gonna be watching price. I study after I live trade. But I normally don't study till like 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I don't mind staying if you guys want me to. But I will be back tomorrow though. So, you know, it's all good. Yeah, so it reached my objective. It's still bleeding. I don't have FOMO. I'm content with my little goal objective. 9:30. 9:30. So we just broke down into this fair value gap. I'm interested to see now, will it go up for you bull buyers, for the bulls? It isn't a discount, you know. I really thought that was your opportunity. I really thought that was it. But yeah, if it doesn't start to shift higher, I don't know what to tell you guys. It might not be going up today for you guys, at least not for the morning session. Okay, so Michael just said ES opens with a discount from yesterday's close on regular trading hours. Hey, I just said it was in a discount too. I love it when me and him are like, on the same wave. He said once you get to that point, that means like you're getting further in your development. So that makes me kind of happy. That's it though. That's all he said. Oh, good, good. Look at that. Look at that rejection. I know you guys like to see that if you're buying. Ooh. So we can't get too excited. You know, the first 30 minutes can be chop fest. The DXY though, look at this. Wait, what's NAS doing? What did NAS do? NAS shot up. Might be taking out that low. It didn't even take out that high. What the Dow? Damn! Dow done bled off. Wow. SPX did not give that energy. But the DXY, it broke these lows. It didn't quite get to this external range of liquidity. It could just be retracing up to continue lower. This would be a nice short-term high broken for the shift. And if we see that, then that means like, okay, it has a higher chance that DXY is going higher, which means lower prices on indices. So you buyers, you might just have to stand to the sideline today, because it is not showing like it cooperation for you all. It is selling, selling, selling. And then Michael had already outlined the draws on liquidity was here and here. We're nowhere near this. We are in a discount though. Looking like it wants to take this low next. That's gonna be another notch on my belt this morning if it takes that low. And that's gonna be six called TPs. I love it when it trends like this. Ooh, okay, so 5 minute. It reached down into this BISI. So I tried to fight for you guys, but I'm gonna take my notch. TP, another TP, another one. That's 6 this morning. 6 this morning I have called and we have seen come to fruition. I am geeked. Shout out to the ones who's been here since the jump, who saw this in live time. Oh, that's so amazing. 6 TPs today thus far. Okay, so. Ooh, guys, look at this. It just took that short-term high. It's going up. You know what that means. Bleeder. We have a bleeder on SPX. Someone call a doctor. It's hemorrhaging. Wow. So it just bypassed this BISI. We just have to see it get past this order block. And then we can take the sell side liquidity that Michael had pointed out earlier, which was my external range liquidity, if I do say so myself. Now though, looking at price, we have we balanced left side, right side. And we just balanced this price run. Look at this beefy candle. I will love to eat that later. Y'all know this is the exact candles that I be talking about. Like, if it takes out a major low or even this low here, I would want to eat that later in time, because that's a lot of beef. Yup. We can grill it up and eat it. Uh-oh. Is it showing respect off of this bullish order block? We shall see. I don't know. That's still not like, that could be an entry for some buyers. I'm still not convinced. Not yet. I would need to see a shift in market structure for sure. But that could be somebody entry. I say just be safe if you are entering off of this order block for a buy. Let's see what your stop loss would be. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all. You could enter there. It's not too much of a risk. And you have this big beefy candle. Could be some draws on liquidity there. maybe if we're not too aggressive, we can wait for a short-term high to be broken first and then enter for the buys. But some people, if you're confident, you know, you can enter off of that order block. Let's see how many you can get a 5 pip handle run really quick. Oof, you got a lot. That's a where would it be? So 5, okay. Maybe. Yep, maybe. Maybe, lady. What time frame? 15-minute. After this low, we are in a discount. If you are buying from this, I would say, like, just be very nimble. Take your partials along the way. Hey, you're about to reach your 5 pips, though. That's good. I would definitely close or take partials if you entered here. What did NAS do? Let me see. NAS did not take out its low. Oh, is that? This low, but not that low. Okay, so it did the same thing as SPX. Oh my goodness. But the Dow took out both its lows, this one and that one. So I don't know if that's an SMT divergence. So if I was the buyers, I would definitely be leery. Definitely take your TP like as soon as possible. Especially you're at 3. If you would have bought here, like on just a mad confidence, no confirmation needed. Oh, hey, look, guys, it just created. If wait, this candle would have to close first for it to be a short-term high. I thought it was a short-term high about to be broken for you, because then that'll be better, more confidence and confirmation for the buys off of that order block. Just so you would have like a shift in market structure, especially after all of this bareness. It's a bare necessity, a simple bare necessity. No. You would want to see like some confirmation. But hey, this probably been all the confirmation you needed to enter off of this order block. Like some people probably was waiting. I personally wouldn't have. I need to see like a shift in market structure first, personally. But I can argue for you guys, try to make a case for you guys. It just took this sell side. Obviously, we've been taking, we retraced a lot into a deep discount. We have this BISI, and we have a 15-minute order block at 3970. So you could try to get your little 5 pips. 3970. It went to 4.8. So yeah, let's drop down. Let's start reading tape. Let's see if it's time. So it officially made a short-term high. Let's see if we can get that shift in market structure now. And then that will give a little more confirmation for those trying to buy. Anyone who was trying to buy, hopefully you took partials at least, because at 3970, it just went to 5. So we just broke market structure, so we did have a shift bullishly now. Could come down for an entry there to continue higher. If I was you guys, I would just be very nimble, because this could all just be a retracement. Be careful. Nobody should be trading anyways. This is not a signal service. I hold no liabilities. I'm not a financial advisor. All those disclaimers. But yeah, so we're in a discount, so that would have been like a really good price to buy it at. You would have trusted it there. And then the next draw on liquidity, like I said, I probably would have been taking TP after I reached my 5 handles. Let's see how far up it goes. Nice. It left this fair value gap right here. So it broke this. It shifted market structure right there. Higher time frame could just be simply retracing. But that's okay. Like, it's okay. You can definitely get profits off of retracement. You know, I do that sometimes too if I'm early for the overall move. You just gotta like know when to get out though. You don't want to hold for too long because like your profits can come back on ya. So let's watch the tape. Let's make sure it's not respecting any bears because that's what you bulls don't want to see. And it did just reach into this bearish volume imbalance. So whoever is bullish, be careful. If it does not respect this fair value gap and take out this high next, then you guys got to watch out. Anybody who is a bull, you want to see it either last line of defense right here at this volume imbalance. This fair value gap is good, and you want to see this high being taken. And then you can target for like this liquidity, this gap up in here. You just have to be mindful that it's not selling because we did just reach this bearish volume imbalance at equilibrium. So let's read the tape. Let's see if the bulls can get a turn now with some profits. Hopefully anybody has already taken their 5. But let's see if we can take this high now. Because that'll be another respected PD array for the bulls. And that would have been 1, 2. Yeah, that's good. There we go. It took it. So hopefully you guys on the bull side is, you know, eating a little bit. You just want to keep watching tape. Let me see what the higher time frame is saying. You just got to watch out for these sell PD arrays. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Yeah. Yep. But I remember when I said that beefy candle, I wanted to see like get ate up a little bit. I thought it was gonna be later in the day, especially after taking out this. I thought I was gonna take out that low first before it started to pull back up. But the fact that it got so deep into a discount into this fair value gap, I knew like, okay, we could see like a shift in market structure, and we did see a shift here. And then we even broke another high there. You don't want to see lows getting taken though, so buyers, be cautious of that. Your last line of defense, like I said, is here. If that's not respected, then I'm sorry, it's still going down. If it is respected, I'm happy for you guys, and you target this high next, into this volume imbalance next after that, to that high, then up into here. The DXY is looking like, look at that rejection. Oh my goodness. So if this goes down, we go up. But it just had a shift in market structure itself with the wick though. And now it's pulling into this fair value gap, which could send price higher, which means indices will go lower. If this instead disrespects this BISI and takes out this low, then kudos for the buys. NAS took out its 15-minute high. It didn't take out its 15-minute low. Dow, it's not showing any willingness, really, after it took out both its 15-minute lows. Uh-oh. Whoa. Did I miss it? Oh, snaps. Hey, I called those. Look it went to there, like I said. I said next will be here, then up in there. Oh, How many is that now? 7? Nice. Nice. And I had called the market structure shift. Oh, snaps. Did I walk it down and walked it back up? Oh, man. Oh, man. I love it. I love it. I like that. Okay, buyers, you getting your eat on. I told y'all, I love that beefy. Like, I love all the beef. Not in real life. I don't want no smoke. I just was saying, like, these big beefy candles, I love to eat it back up. That's just what I meant. Especially after, like, showing that reaction from this 15-minute order block and such a big discount. And then we had a shift in market structure. So anybody who entered here, let's see, this would have been like the confirmation for me. Anybody who entered at 3970, like, shout out to y'all because y'all trusted that 15-minute order block and y'all are able to get like 13. Anybody who wanted to wait till a shift in market structure like me, we would have got it right here. Saw a little drawdown and then was able to break higher for at least 5 pips, but it went to 8. So now that it reached this point, I would be cautious. Because it retraced a lot. It retraced a lot already. So, like, and it came into this fair value gap. Yeah, I would be cautious for the buyers. Let's see. Where's your last line of defense again? Okay. This volume imbalance. Hopefully it can respect it. This volume imbalance to this order block. Last line of defense. You don't want to see any lows getting broken. You want to see a high, this high break to still be like confident in your buys, targeting that one next. But just be safe because it retraced a lot in this short time. Michael just said something. 12 minutes until the territory is where I want to hunt. 10 a.m. news. Patience. Man, I guess I wasn't the best student today because I didn't wait until 10 a.m. news. I just personally don't like news. It be doing too much. It's too much volatility. I am not ready. I liked our little sell this morning. You know, it was really low resistance. It felt really smooth. We were able to catch like some retracement into it. Here we are at the last line of defense for the buyers, guys. You want to see it now break higher if you're buying. Even though nobody should be buying because I already did that spill. How many times do I have to make a disclaimer? Oh, snaps. Michael's been tweeting. I didn't even see these. 3972 in crosshairs. ES dropping into new week opening gap. That was this. For this week, no setup before 10 a.m. 5-minute. Hey, Michael called our sell. Hey, we called that. This one, remember, guys? Remember? Yeah. I love it when he does that with me. Uh-oh. So he just posted a 1-minute. Where is that on ours? So if it was from here, drop down to here. He had a volume imbalance somewhere up in here. Did he sell? Whoa. Wait a minute. How is he going to tell us to wait? Did he sell? Or did he buy? Oh, he bought. He bought, guys. He bought down here, and we call that same thing. And he was targeting up here. Okay, that makes sense. He must have went off of that, the new week opening gap for him. We went off the 15-minute order block. And then, so he entered right here. So he was still early in my liking because I wanted to see it break this structure first. But he was able to TP there. And then it went a little bit higher. Okay, guys, it just broke a low. I don't know. I don't know for you guys, for the buys. If I would be nervous. Well, you can't be nervous. You have to eliminate all emotion when you're trading. But after it didn't respect. Oh, okay. Wait, let me see. It could just be coming in. No, I can't make a case for you guys. I told you where your last line of defense was. Right here. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Your last lifeline? If this was your last defense, your last lifeline is this volume imbalance. Shoot. Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Mm-mm. It's not looking too hot for you guys. The DXY is going lower though. That means higher prices, if that helps. Even though we haven't been in that much of a confluence. Okay, what did Michael? He says, I'm getting the pulse of price action. Don't read more into it than that. If still stick and froggy healed. Well, Michael's buying. He closed everything though. It just came back down to this Bissy. You guys need to see it. Oh, take out that high next. I'm glad your lifeline didn't get hit though, guys. Michael just said, watching the red fair value gap to see if it wants to support ES after the blue fair value gap has repriced perfectly. Okay, yeah, he's talking about this one. So he has this, and then he wants to see if this pushes it higher. So he had this volume imbalance too noted. So he said it filled it completely on the ES. We had a little bit more room, but it's all good. And now he wants to see, watching to see if the red fair value gap, to see if it wants to support ES after the blue fair value gap repriced perfectly. That's looking good. I know you buyers are happy right now. The DXY is bleeding, if that helps. Targeting this low next. If it takes that low, then the next one would be the external range liquidity that we've been saying from earlier. Since price was right, where was it? At 8 o'clock. Since price was right here, we've been said this low, then we said that low, and now this is the final low after it breaks this one though. Let's check back in on the SPX. Our buyers, if they're happy right now. See, this is why I don't like trading after opening bell, personally. But we got 10 a.m. news coming soon. So that could be. Oh, Michael said it's a very difficult read this morning. I think he's doing pretty well. It looks like, it could respect his this blue, he had a Bissy right here. Take out this high. Oh, that's why he doesn't like it, because it's not really showing with the energy. What did NAS do? NAS broke its 5-minute high, retraced down. Let me look at the 15. Dow is not showing any type of. I wonder why Michael hasn't mentioned how Dow is just like doing its own thing. Dang, I thought it was gonna take that low. Still waiting on it. Ooh, You buyers. You guys just gotta have real confidence right now, I guess. And before red news, I'm really interested to see what this red folder news is gonna do though. Let me see. It's called CB Consumer Confidence, and an orange folder called Richmond Manufacturing Index. What? FOMC at 2:30? What's today? Today's not even Wednesday. What the fuck? And FOMC is normally not yellow folder. FOMC is like normally like a red folder. That's weird. That is weird. Okay. Let's get back to price. See what it's doing for our buyer friends over here. So we just got back down into that fair value gap. See? I'm glad I was able to get my setup before opening bell. But maybe news will paint a clearer picture. That's what my mentor keeps saying. I gotta get back to working out, guys. I think it's been like over 3 weeks. And I can feel it in my heart. My heart rate is high. Like I've just been sitting down doing nothing, and my heart rate is like at 85 right now. That is not a good resting heart rate. I want it to be like at 60, 70. Because I've just been sitting down for the past 2 hours. I need to get back active. Shout out to everyone who's active every day. I'm trying to get just like you. Okay. I bet the Bulls like that. You guys just have to see this short-term high broken. Like, that's like paramount for you guys right now. You don't want to see this low taken at all, especially after making this short-term high in this volume imbalance. Like, no way, Jose. And you guys got to remember where we came from. Like, we were traced all the way up into this volume and fair value gap. So that could have been, ooh, look, yeah. I don't know. Why does this line always look freaking crooked to me? I swear I fixed this line like 10 times already. I need my coffee. I need my yogurt. I already took my multivitamin and drank my kefir. I need to drink more water too. I need to fill it up. Yeah, guys, for the buyers, y'all better be careful. We have 1 minute news coming out. Let's see. 33, less than 30 seconds. I keep yawning. Okay. News. That's it. Man, and it was a red folder. I thought it was going to do something dramatic. I don't know, something amazing to happen, I guess. Oh, volatility incoming? Was I early? It's 10 o'clock, is it not? He says volatility incoming 22 seconds ago. Okay. Good. Look at y'all buys. There we go. Broke it. That's what you wanted to see. This low did not get broken. It respected this fair value gap. Michael's fair value gap, I might add. ICT. Look at me name dropping. It just broke that high. That's good. Ooh. So yeah. So since it broke that high, next TP is here. Draw up in here, and then next one there. Look at this though, guys. Look at this though, guys. Ooh, ooh, that's another one. I'm not gonna put it a notch on my belt because we don't trade DXY, but look at that. We caught that this morning. We were gonna see that external range liquidity. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. So we called that. We were all up in DXY today. I'm just really surprised though that it's not giving the same energy for the indices. Like all that bleeding, I would have expected like rocketing price action, you know what I mean? Instead, it's low-key been like resistant to go higher. Oh no. Um the NAS, it broke its 5-minute high. SPX did not. Is that an SMT divergence? You buyers. Ooh, I would be nervous. I don't want to see. It just took this high. We can't have it take this low. Like that would have been a liquidity sweep sell. I'm leery for you guys. Like it's just showing mad like resistance to go higher. And the DXY is like bleeding. So it's like it's not making sense to me with the parameter. It's making perfect sense for me for the sells. Like anybody who sold up here and like took it down there, saw this retracement back up, like, and it's just been consolidating ever since after 9:30 opening bell. Huh. Again, why I don't like it. But Michael says 30 minutes after opening bell, you have to wait anyways. And then the macro comes like at 9:50, 9:10. So NAS, though, did not follow suit. It took out its high. What did Dow do? Dow didn't take out its high either. So we got some major divergence, not just with the indices within the brother and sister, but also with the cousin on DXY. So it's like really disconnected right now. We got some family drama going on right now. Yeah. So I'm rooting for you buys. I wouldn't be too confident, but it's not breaking any rules. It's just, hey, this one came down. It didn't take out any lows. So you guys are being on the bull side. Kudos to you. You're weathering the storm. You guys are maintaining your bias. So I already told you where the next TPs would be here. It has to take this high, then it'll go here, and then here. Michael just tweeted. He said, buy side liquidity, note that as a potential draw at 3988. And so we have to subtract 20 from that, which would be 3978. Wait, did we already? Wait, let me go to ES real quick. So his ES 3988, 3998. 3998 is the close to the 5-minute high, which would be here for us. I did that right. 3998 on the 5-minute. 3998. Michael says buying, so I would have more confidence now for the buys. And it hasn't broken any lows. It's just been like super choppy, high resistance, I would say, if anything. It just took this high. That's another TP I called. That's 8. Next after that, you can expect some retracement. Then after we take this high, we can see these for the next draw. We haven't filled this in completely yet. We just want to keep, if you're buying, you just want to keep seeing highs taken and no lows taken. My mentor, he's confident for the draw on liquidity. That's all you really need to know sometimes is where it's price likely to go. Oh, he said correction. 996 buy side. 996 buy side. 996. Okay, yeah, that's the 5-minute high. which would be right here. Let's see if it can take my, what, am I at 8 now? I lost count. I think this would be 9. I'm gonna say 8 just in case, so I'm not like boosting. This would be like my 8 TP. That's 8. 8 this morning. And we ate this morning. I love it, I love it, I love it. It makes more sense, especially with the DXY going down. Finally, like, it's showing more clarity. Look at that. Naz, good job. Naz, Dow, you better catch up. Okay, so it just took my 8th TP. I think I gotta be done, guys. Like, maybe we can wait. I don't know. Let me see. Next draw on liquidity, Michael says, was here. That's gonna be his. He can have that. I'm not gonna take a notch on my belt for that. The last one I called was this one. And I'm so happy that you guys were able to be here with me when I said, okay, like, when I saw this big beefy candle. It was way more beefy when we got down there, but I even said, like, I want to see it get ate up. Like, I didn't know it was going to be during the same session. I thought it might be later on today or tomorrow, but that is what I love. I love to, like, target those smooth areas. So that was really good. I'm content. I'm way more content than ever with this morning session. I was able to walk it down, walk it up, and I just reached my 8th TP card. So, hope you guys found this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully, you guys learned something from it. I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to wrap it. It was so great. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Thank you for all the supporters. Anyone who missed it, it will be posted on YouTube. I also will post some recaps of this morning session on TikTok, Instagram. I'm going to be on Twitter all the time. So, yeah, I really appreciate you all. I will be back tomorrow. I love doing this, and hopefully you guys found this insightful. With that being said, I wish you good luck and happy trading. Trader Girl out.